Yeah, it was definitely a game of small margins. I was pretty happy with the way we brought the game back. With the ball in hand, the way the spinners operated in the middle period and towards the back end, keep taking wickets. They got off to a really good start. But we knew if we keep taking wickets, we're going to be in the game. I was always backing my two leg spinners to get us back in, and they did just that. So that's probably the main positive out of it. Albie Morkel's innings. Look, he went in at number 3 to try and maximise the power play, but the way he stuck at it, he never threw it away. One or two more balls. Rainer missing the ball in the outfield is a different story, but there are quite a few positives out of today. Yeah, we'll definitely have a look at it and see where we can improve, especially in those middle overs. But we knew on a wicket like today, which had probably a lot more carry and bounce than what we were used to in Chennai. We wanted to try and capitalise on the first power play. But unfortunately we lost wickets at crucial times there that gave us the idea that we needed to sort of recoup through that middle period and try and take it as deep as possible and try and capitalise in the last 5 overs. Yeah, like I said, I mean, it's something we can definitely reassess and see what is the best combinations to go forward. It's like I said a couple of days ago, it's a fresh team, so we're trying to figure out combinations that's going to work in these conditions and throughout this IPL. It's still early doors in the tournament. Losing by 1 run is tough, but you got to look at the positives and look forward to the next game in a few days' time. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with the performance. Look, nobody likes losing. I mean, we would have loved to have got over the line today, but as much as there are positives, there's a lot of learning out of today. Again, like you mentioned, there's a lot of new faces, a lot of young guys, so it's just learning about your game, playing against different opposition, and you're playing against quality bowlers, international players. So it's a good platform to learn your game, especially as a young player. So hopefully they'll take a lot of confidence out of today and learning out of today and taking that forward. Look, he's a great player and a great prospect for Delhi Daredevils and Indian cricket. And look, he's a young guy. He's still going to learn a lot about his game. This is his first time in IPL, so you're playing against, like I mentioned, you're playing against international bowlers. So they're not going to give you a lot of bad balls, and you've got to figure out the best way to counter that. So it's a learning experience for him. I've seen him in a couple of practice matches, and he's a great prospect. And I think he's going to go from strength to strength, especially in this IPL. Look, we're going to have to assess it game by game and see what are our strategies in terms of the conditions we're going to face. Like I mentioned earlier, I mean, this is very different to what the norm was at Chennai and the norm in terms of Indian pitches. This is probably more of an Australian type feel of a wicket. It is a new surface, so we just thought to get a little bit of experience up there, try and maximise that power play. So we'll have to reassess and see how we go. We're playing in Delhi the next game, so the conditions might not suit the fact that we need to get him in there at number 3. So we'll have a look.